it's like niggas lose like they dreams fail because they didn't try it. You know, under any circumstance. Yeah, and then they
so then they put that on you. They project that onto another nigga.
Yeah, and it's a thin line between realism and pessimism, bro. So like, a lot of people don't know that they fall over that line once they put that on you because okay, I didn't make it, so ain't no way in hell you finna make it in this day and time. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, and then on top of that, it's your vision. So can't nobody else see your vision, bro. Mm-hmm. That shit was downloaded to you.
Facts.
So you got to see that through. You know what I mean? And everybody will see it when it's done, type shit.
And it really ain't your job to make everybody see that.
Not at all.
It's not.
That's one thing you'll get lost in because you like, damn, bro, you should be helping me. You should be trying to. You know what I'm saying? So you get lost in that, and then it's like, fuck, like, damn, you know, then they weigh you down. It's crabs in a barrel.
This past year has been a lot of me saying, I have to quit wanting that acceptance and understanding because I come in here and I'm like, wow, I'm trying to do this, that, and the third. And this my man. I know he with me.
Yeah.
It just, Rashawn, what the fuck did you just say? But let's do it and we're going to fill it out. And so, man, I said, this shit missing something. Hold up. Boom. And then I did boom and he did boom and then we made it. You feel me? We made something. So it still be like just, bro, what?
And a lot of niggas don't be pessimistic. A lot of niggas just need you to actually do something.
Man, we all got the same 24, bro. That's why niggas be mad, because niggas hate on you because it's not them and because it's you.
Best thing you can do is do.
And you're coming from the same spot, coming from the same area.
Right.
Yeah. And then you go and do something bigger than the nigga that you grew up with or you in the same vicinity with.
Yeah.
And then the niggas don't like that shit, bro. But it's like, you can do it too. Everybody can do this shit, bro. You just gotta have the willpower.
A lot of it be niggas trying to be like, bro, I'm finna go do this. You'd be giving niggas the sauce damn near. Like, I'm finna go do this. I'm finna go buy this real quick. They got this set up right here. This system right here on sale over here. I'm finna go cop this real quick. Niggas just put a little bit of this up. Stop eating out all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Make you a couple sandwiches.
Discipline yourself for your vision.
To change, bro. Because ain't nobody else gonna want to do that shit.
Yeah, that's sacrifice, bro. Niggas ain't willing to sacrifice. You know, they're not willing to do what it takes.
Yeah.
This shit is, especially music, bro. You can't be half-ass in and half-ass out. It's not gonna work out for you. I can tell you that now. You gotta really kind of.
Everybody trying to shoot them half-court shots, as many balls as they got, which is
try to be quick with it, bro.
Yeah.
But you can't do shortcuts, bro.
Steady year on to the goal.
Yeah.
I will say a lot of the programming of hip hop kind of fucks with niggas' mindsets on that. On some, it's a young man's game, and you got to do this, that, and the third. That's only so
all these niggas still on top.
The labels can continue that propaganda of preying on that younger artist.
Yeah.
But the reason why I think hip hop gets the young, like that whole young stigma, is because hip hop is the youngest genre.
Yeah,
it's only 50 years old. Every other genre is either 100 years old or more.
And why don't they get that stigma? Why is it just not getting to the point where we got subgenres within hip hop?
Because it's new. Because hip hop overall, if you look at it in the grand scheme of things, if you look at it relative to rock or compare it to like classical music or jazz, it's the youngest out of all of that.
Yeah.
So over 50 years, we're just, it's starting to experiment.
And we climbed to the top. Well, it's declining now, but we climbed to the top that quick.
You gotta think, bro, those people that Kanye always be talking about, they seen that, oh my God, this is the best way to program young kids.
Cause it's cool.
You gotta think, bro. You don't.
We lead every.
All those cars and shit that we know, never see a commercial for. The rapper is the commercial.
For sure.
How many cars we learned about from rappers?
No, for real. Watches.
All of them.
And
watches.
Everything.
Jewelers.
Philippe, whatever.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Never heard of that shit till rappers started talking about it.
I mean, it is some older white people who put me on game about watches.
But what I'm saying is that's how this stuff gets marketed to us. So, like, them niggas that's running this shit know what they doing. So I was gonna say...
They gave Travis a watch. He got an AP, Audemars Brigade.
Never heard of Audemars. Never heard of...
No, Bloody
Richard
Osiris
Mille,
has
none of that shit.
Audemars
Never heard any of that stuff.
You know what I'm saying? So it's beautiful opportunities that can be created. But you know what my issue
Such
is?
Expense of other people.
Is, I don't like that hip-hop... I don't like calling it hip. I don't like that it's not considered... It's not respected on the art form that it is. Meaning, music is frequency programming. Mm-hmm. Songs have hooks. Or choruses, which we call hooks. Because it hooks a nigga in.
Right.
Which is the most repetitive part of that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
that is mind control, essentially, basically.
Yes. Yeah.
So music should be way more.
That's why
approached
they
with
the
way more
low frequency of everything.
Yeah, the 432 hertz,
Yeah,
and then shit is
yeah.
all 440. It should just be approached with way more patience and care and respect, especially as an art form. Like, you know how the art world and the fashion world, you hear all these stories about how snobby it is and shit like that.
Mhm.
Music is literally frequency programming. It should be that. Like, that should be the highest level, only you can do this shit. So the reason we don't look at we can say hip hop is declining and shit like that is because we literally just let anybody do it because we see how much money it makes now.
Yeah, it's all money, bro. It's all about money.
Like the other day, niggas was like, Ice Spice got nominated for Grammys and shit. Oh my gosh, she's killing it. No. Lucian Grange's son and Jimmy Henchman's son are her managers. The niggas is tapped in with the people. Like,
For sure.
Lucian Grange run Atlantic.
Yes.
The whole, you know what I'm saying?
No, this shit
So
is
it's
a lot
like-
deeper than what it
But I
is.
just like,
I
dog.
realized the gravity of what you said when I was in high school, and I'd be listening to some bullshit on the way to school, and my days would be the same. But it was one morning I woke up, and I was like I grew up like around my granddad. He got the craziest CD collection, 8-track collection you'll
Shout out
ever
to
see.
Grandpa.
Like he playing the OJs and all that type of shit. I woke up, I'm like, bro, let me. I ain't talked to my granddad in a minute, cause you know I'm living with my mom and whatnot in high school. I'm like, let me connect to him. I think I had the best day of my fucking life. Like, waking up, listening to some shit on that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah.
On that type time instead of some bullshit.
And
I'm
they just
like,
doing
bro, this
something
shit-
different like that.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Just breaking that cycle of
Right.
everyday life that you getting tired of, bro.
Right,
But
right.
like,
Did you program yourself when you first wake up? That's like with my social medias and shit. I only follow positive shit or funny shit.
For
For
sure.
So the first time, I do check it like my morning paper, but it's usually some funny shit
yeah.
or something positive.
Something
So it just
enlightening
gets
or
my
something.
day going. Especially being an entrepreneur, you want to be in the right state.
I had to
For sure.
I unfollowed World Star and all that shit.
You know,
I don't follow none of
during-
that type
The
of
coolest
during,
shit,
high school.
I
bro.
never followed ACT.
I did, but
I always-
I
hate
unfollowed
that
them. I
nigga.
un-
There
I
was a
unfollowed
time
them. Yeah.
I literally would go to YouTube and watch all these live streams, and I was like,
Yeah, same.
I'm
same.
literally just putting myself in a terrible mental state. Literally.
This nigga's highlighting everything bad about the sport.
That, and then when the whole 6ix9ine shit was going down, I just got.
Oh, they got overboard.
Yeah, so I just unfollowed the nigga. And,
Bro, the other thing that killed me was Adam 22, bro.
Fuck
I
that.
never really followed him.
He is a slave master in real time.
That nigga is the devil, bro.
Yeah,
Or you wanna know-
I don't
You know,
much about
the nigga that Dame Dash call out, Leor Cohen.
it. Okay, yeah.
Adam 22 is like a real time DJ Vlad Leor Cohen. And it's in real time, and niggas are just falling for it. Because and somebody said it too, a nigga was like, bro, you're a whole BMX biker nigga. All of a sudden, you just start interviewing these upcoming rappers and...
It don't even be rappers at this point. This nigga's
No, now at
interviewing
this point,
gang
it's-
members.
Yes.
Just gang members, like niggas that have nothing to do with anything but killing
Yeah.
people.
And bitches
then
that sell
promoting-
pussy.
He the reason Draco the Ruler is dead.
He did reason who?
Draco the Ruler is dead.
Oh,
Cause he knew he was gonna get on there and say some crazy shit, but that's what he be
He be doing that.
you know what I'm saying? He knew he was gonna, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, I don't follow too much.
He
of
he
stuff.
outed his
which
homies
is
on
beautiful.
some weird shit.
Because
Yeah,
I peeped that shit like 2 years. I was like, oh hell no, bro, moving weird. Like, bro, you were literally a BMX nigga, and all of a sudden, every nigga on your platform is a nigga that's just crashing out.
These labels definitely paying for all that shit. You know they getting
yeah, for
life
sure.
insurance policies on these niggas and whatnot, bro. They cashing in off of Adam and us. Somebody funding that shit because everybody don't want to, but then there's some niggas who locked in that just seeing all that drama. But
Mm-hmm.
bro, this shit gets scary and deep
Yeah.
quick.
It's
That shit wild.
Like as soon as you open the door, it ain't no fluff to it or nothing. It's just
straight raw.
yeah.
Raw and cut.
30 miles on.
Bro, as soon as you open the door,
But especially with the rappers, like the rappers nowadays, they really rapping about what they really be doing and shit.
yeah.
So back in the day, they did it and stopped, or
The
One
rappers
nigga-
used to get made fun of.
Well, no, one
by
nigga
street
was like, hey, be the face.
Mhm.
Jeezy, be the face. Big Meech and them in the background.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
for sure. He was around them niggas. Like,
I'm gonna keep it
I
a
don't know,
buck.
I'm not sure.
Jeezy was definitely around. BMF.
Yeah, Jeezy was around BMF. He was like
Definitely around. They wanted him and who that one nigga they got Blue
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci. But
I don't know nothing about none of that shit.
That's so beautiful. It's nothing to know.
I don't
It's
even-
nothing
I don't
that
follow none of
some
that
shit low your vibration.
100%.
Yeah,
Bro.
yeah, the street shit, I ain't getting it. that shit.
Cause it's like
Meech is like Meech is like a nigga who think like us subconsciously, and then got to the money, but just like felt invincible at the same time.
the ego
like,
took over.
Yeah. That's who he was. His brother was just smart.
That's why I wonder who Larry Hoover really was. I'm too young to know, but like
I remember seeing a documentary or something on him.
that's what I'm saying. It's just I feel like damn, bro. So was you really like in the sense of hey, we moving positive, like we helping our community.
That's what I'm.
That's how the
they
Crips
painted you crazy.
That's how the Crips was.
That's how the
That's
Crips
what it was
started.
originally.
Them niggas used to tax niggas, bro. They used to they was like, all right, if you finna be selling drugs here, because drug dealing and gangbanging was two different things. If you finna be selling drugs here, you gotta pay us. What it was a crazy amount. It was like 50 to 80%, and they was feeding kids with it.
Yeah.
So black kids was going to school on their P's and Q's and shit because they was eating breakfast every morning. That was funding out of school, extracurricular activities for them to make it out. Then they took all that shit out.
Yeah.
And then they labeled it as a gang, and then they did all this.
Niggas went and destroyed Harlem, went and destroyed all that shit.
This is after they dismantled the Black Panthers, and then the Crips originated from the nigga who got
the Black Panthers. Yeah. It's all the same shit, bro. It's just a continuation.
It started the right way, and then
well, it was always the right way, but
and then
the government come in and kind of taint that shit and fuck it up, and then they do propaganda off of that.
Watching Snowfall tell all of that truth. I'm like, so we just gonna
niggas is just like, but this show is so good. These niggas is telling you what's going on. A nigga came in, showed this nigga how to rock this shit up. They didn't even show that part. It was a nigga who already knew that.
Yeah. I'm like, they realize
this nigga selling cocaine and he knows exactly what temperature to cook this at, what to mix this with, how to straight drop it. That's the hardest thing you could ever do in your life. From what I hear my barber say, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's the hardest shit you can do in your life is make crack.
Yeah.
It's so easy to fuck up, but niggas just knew how to do it perfect already.
Nah, that's some lab shit, bro.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you mean to tell me a nigga had wild guns and the hood was just like, I'm gonna open up a gun store.
And these niggas was lacking funding and was like, oh shit, okay, these niggas make cocaine down here. We can figure out a way to smuggle it in, and distribute it through our own country to fund a war we have nothing to do with.
I'm sitting here like, I watched a show about how they literally fucked the world up. And niggas is winning awards and shit off the show, but I'm like, nah, bro, this is literally a big part of the reason why shit is fucked up. Like,
bro,
niggas that look like me got broken homes do this shit like this for, and we just sitting here. That's a good, like you said, that's a good.
It was a fucking thing since slavery. Like, take out the most dominant person. Like, you gonna go to the biggest slave out of the group, break that nigga down in front of everybody, and show him what's going on. Yeah. And the black man wasn't viewed as how he's viewed now, bro. They literally, everything of what you see on the internet, niggas ain't shit. That was what the crack rock was supposed to do, bro.
Yeah.
Like, everything bro, that shit is crazy, bro. Like, how many years ahead these niggas are. Like, how evil you gotta be to plan shit out that far ahead.
How much hate you gotta have.
How much hate, bro.
To literally just wanna, how can we continue to divide?
Or how scared you gotta be to know how powerful.
Yeah, that's
how powerful niggas.
That's a scared ass nigga too.
Yeah, you gotta be scared.
I'm tired. These niggas would piss me off.
This shit, bro.
You gotta be.
It's
fear. It's fear and hate.
It's all fear. That's the biggest program right there. Is the fear program.
Yeah, man. It's just some crazy shit, bro. It gets deep.
Too deep, bro. You just scare yourself, bro.
Yeah.
You just scare yourself, bro. I remember one time my mom used to do weird shit. So what was this movie called? It was like 13th Amendment. It was on Netflix. And first she made me watch this slave movie about the dude who like learned how to read, and then he was like
Roots.
No,
oh, okay.
It was a different one. And he learned how to read, and then he like revolted against everybody. And like he was like, man, I just read some shit, but this shit really fucked up. Like you know what I'm saying? That was the whole thesis of it. I went to school the next day hating white people. Like my mom just made me watch it, left me in the room, didn't do anything constructive.
Yeah.
Like it just.
My dad did that to me with Roots.
It just, bro.
Like, why the fuck you show me that?
Bro, that shit and niggas. Like they think they doing something good, but then that's another part of the problem. You think you're doing something good, but then my life, like my bloodline starts with me being royalty.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't I learn that first? Why am I going to school?
Slavery. Start right at slavery.
Bro, the only time you see somebody when we was growing up in school, at least it's probably all race inclusive now. But when you looking through that book, everybody white, Asian, or whatever. The only time you see yourself is when it's February. You get the shortest month out of the year. It's February, and niggas finna put on a video of your people getting hosed down and dogs getting chased, and everybody in the class would turn around and look at you.
The only person you see is Martin Luther. He the only person in that book.
And then they gloss over Malcolm X. Yeah.
And then
we even tell you what he was
they
on.
talk about the nigga.
Yeah.
I never learned about Malcolm X in school.
What?
Yeah,
Martin Luther's part is even skewed a certain way.
But we spent more time on George Washington Carver and Peanuts than we did on Martin Luther King.
He didn't even invent.
Yeah, I was like, he was an agent.
He didn't even.
Martin Luther King a plant too. We ain't gonna talk about it. He did some shit though. But he definitely a plant.
Martin Luther.
Harriet.
I don't know about this. I don't know.
They give you these figureheads for you to just like fall in line with type
Hope.
shit. When really it's just deeper than that. It's not just this one person, whatever. But it's like they killed him and the whole movement.
Rosa Parks was a
They gave you
gangster.
this.
But that's because
They give you
that's because like I did a lot of research on MLK and shit. So like they killed him because he was about to flip.
His next one.
Yeah.
His next one.
Because he realized like this social justice shit, this social
They gonna
equality
keep beating
shit
us down.
ain't.
This
Yeah.
shit ain't
It.
it.
In order
what?
for us to play the game, we gotta play the money game.
Yeah.
And when he learned that shit, that's
the only thing I be telling niggas.
They got that nigga off, bro.
You can find that speech that that second one.
Yeah.
You can find that on YouTube if you look.
Yeah.
Some niggas got it.
Yeah.
And they found out he was doing that.
It's like, oh no, because that's the only way to win in this country is to be able to fund.
Yeah, but that's
You
what I'm
straight
saying.
the
They let
numbers.
him run his little shit until he started doing that.
When they was doing it his way, they're
Yeah.
like, all right,
They're
bro,
like,
it's
all right,
not- it's
Yeah,
not
you want
violent.
the
Keep
stores to
everybody
let
This
you
shit ain't
in.
finna do nothing. Niggas is just marching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Marching, doing that,
just
but
keep
then
telling
like,
people don't.
He just went away.
yeah.
Bitch, you finna fuck with the coffee industry? Hell no.
Yeah, Dad, are y'all about to get y'all's money up?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
start coming to the White House to lobby. Y'all about to have money to lobby on y'all's behalf? No, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Don't start
That's
about
what's
Black
fucking-
Wall Street.
Yeah, and that's what's fucking us up now.
Don't
because
start Black Wall.
That's
Don't
all
start
you
about
really
Georgia.
doesn't
Oklahoma.
Don't learn about what
Tulsa.
don't learn about what
Tulsa.
Central Park in New York
That's where
actually.
Pop's from too.
Don't learn about what Central Park actually is.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
Crazy
tell you,
shit.
bro.
that's crazy shit.
Bro, like
There's more.
Rosa Parks. I ain't even realize Rosa Parks had mugshots, as many mugshots as
You want to know? Story happened. That story was a darker skinned woman a short time earlier.
the bus story.
It didn't go. Yes, it didn't go viral because she dark skinned. So they used Rosa.
That's another thing.
It's exactly what my brother just said. It's all, hey, let's put this figure so it can be a sign of hope to
That they manipulate either way. They
Exactly.
just giving you the